about 15-18 minutes. So if you want to check out another movie review, this one's House from 1985. Come stay with us. This is the pre-game, I guess you can call it, the pre-show. All the shit eventually is going to be chopped up and used for extra content, so get it while it's hot now. Get used to seeing our faces. Dreams is down there. He's beautiful, isn't he? Look at that. Look at that smile. He's gorgeous. His hair is on point. His head is round. Like, his head is round. Look at him. He looks a little blue today, though. He might be a little down. But show Dreams some love. Dreams the creator, baby. Woo! He's the reason this podcast looks so good at this current point in time. His overlays and magic fingers and button pressing. Sir Sturdy applicating and initializing this shit appropriately, too. Give him some love. Give him some love, everybody. Sir Sturdy just learned how to do a promo. He was great at it.
I am.
I'm not mentioning nothing else. Leave it with the fucking praise, okay? Smile for the people. Smile for the people. You did great.
I did amazing.
You did amazing. I was happy for that one. That one I was jumping for joy. You didn't see me backstage. I was like, yeah. As soon as you pointed, I pointed the right direction. You pointed the right direction. I was like, yeah.
That's the kind of energy I need, Chris.
Well, shit, man. It's not hard. Just got to have a good few matches in Apex, get some good talking with people, and we're good to go. And the movie this week is not that bad. Not to give anything away. I just had to say it. I just had to say it. I'm finding my love again for the horrors of the horrible movies. I might actually be on the podcast this Saturday. Look at that.
I hope so.
Ah, boy. I can't wait to eat. I can't wait to eat. Let me go see if this cheese is melted. Hey, yo. Sturdy's going to be here. Dream's going to be here. Since none of you are here talking at the moment, if you are watching, hopefully you are, I'm going to leave them on for the moment and not put up my BRB screen.
Yo.
What up?
Yo.
What up?
I just created the thing for the live thing, so I'm about to drop the link in the private chat, and then I got to send it to James.
I thought this was it.
No, because I accidentally hit live.
He went live on accident.
Oh, so it kills that link?
Yeah, my stupid ass went live on accident because I thought I should have just hopped over into another thing and just muted you two just so I can do that. But live and learn. Live and learn.
And then get loves.
Get lugs?
Loves. The
loves.
Diapers.
Ah,
yeah. Is that still their slogan? Or am I showing my age again?
I think you're showing your age. I'm way younger than you two.
What? That's bullshit. You're not younger than me.
Hit the link.
Okay.
Good at this, bro.
I tried, man. I tried.
Where's Aaron?
He's coming. Well,
how come I can still hear him?
Because he's in the other.
Oh, you still got the other window up and your mic's picking up. Gotcha.
Yeah. And I don't close it until, because if I close it, then it kills everything.
Yeah.
There he is. I just gotta email this to James.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Dreams, you're gonna kick it. Are you gonna stay backstage while we're live, Dreams? Or you, when I put you backstage, or are you bouncing? I don't think he heard me. Oh, wait a minute.
I don't blame him.
Ooh.
Ooh, baby, I love you every day. Yeah. I wanna be with you night and day.
I wanna be with you night.
Wow, he gotta go to R. Kelly.
I had to.
All right, let me go check my food, everybody. This is Dreams the Creator right now, showing you one of his video edits from one of his sessions recently. So enjoy watching the man do his magic. Because if you need his services, if you're thinking about getting down to Digital Scape, he's the man to talk to. Go catch him on Instagram.
Very true. James. Hey there. So what happened was, my silly ass, I was doing, oh shit, I gotta, hang on, I'll tell you in a second, James, I gotta upload this video really quick. I was, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was, hang on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Yo.
Oh shit, what happened to Dreams?
I'm here.
Oh, full house tonight, huh?
Yeah. Well, Dream, he's just chilling with us for a little bit. I'm gonna put him backstage when we go live, and he's gonna do a trailer review if he's still here.
Pancakes.
Pancakes.
Yo, I know I'm not the only one that rewatched the end credits just to bump to that song.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo, I'm on my laptop doing other shit. I'm just like, yo, this fucking song is fire.
I did the same fucking thing.
You're no good. You're no good.
Yep. God damn.
Sorry.
He said, "God damn."
Yeah, I started like the first few minutes of the sequel right after because it's on YouTube, but I'm gonna save that for either tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah.
I can't watch those.
And funny enough, growing up, I always had the horror show on VHS, and I didn't find out until like a couple years back it was a sequel to House, the third one.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was because on the VHS it just strictly says the horror show, but the actual title is House 3, the horror show.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta watch that one. I thought there was only 2.
I thought the same thing. Oh, just 3.
Nice. Where'd Chris P go get dinner?
I don't remember.
Well, he usually eats dinner around this time or 10 o'clock. I forgot what time.
Those Puerto Ricans are gone now.
They abandoned ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I binge watched, so I can catch up with Peacemaker.
With Pete. Oh, how was it?
It's funny.
What's it on? Would you say it was on again?
It's HBO Max.
HBO Max. Nice. Post. Yeah. So anyway, I don't remember if I told you guys or not. But yeah, I was going to do a TikTok video. I record it and restream on my computer and shit. And my stupid ass. So first of all, I was like, yo, Dreams. And you know, Puerto Rican Chris, let's go to the live thing just so, you know, once it's all said and done, we could just, you know what I mean? Once I'm ready to go live, we get to go live. Dreams can go backstage and we can do our thing. And I already recorded the TikTok video. And what I should have done is what I usually do is I'll check it out to make sure everything recorded right. Because you know when you do the record thing, James, I was telling you, like when we do the trailer review, for whatever reason, like the first 5 or 6 seconds, it was like weird acting.
Yep.
And it did, I think I started hitting record at like 5 or 6 and it was acting weird. Like right in the beginning, I was like, fuck. So I had to do it all. And this was after we had already went to the live thing and I had forgot. So it's,
¿Cómo estamos, mi gente?
Dime, Boricua.
here they go.
What the fuck you say to me, nigga?
Yo, Chris, pregunta para ti. How's that coquito last year for the holidays?
I didn't get none. I didn't have none.
Damn.
Yeah, I
You
didn't get
know?
none either because Aaron's wife didn't make me none.
I'm
yet.
glad. I ain't even
She's-
mad. I've learned I can live without it.
She told me, I have to get the ingredients. I have to feel the ingredients. But
Maybe that's why I'm holding off on those pistachio cupcakes.
Oh shit! Shots fired! Bang bang!
I've been asking for those for like 2 years now. You guys don't know this just last month.
How you been,
No,
Calvin,
it was
man?
last
I've been watching
Christmas.
you.
Yeah, my grandmother. I only had one bottle. My grandmother made it, but she put Nutella in it, so that's my first time having it. But Nutella is actually pretty damn good.
Nutella?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I like that.
Yeah,
That
man,
might
I'm
get me
in
back
now.
into some. Yeah, grandma, what's
Yeah.
good, baby girl? You got that pension? You got that SSI? You need a man, girl? I'll rub your feet.
He's talking about your grandmother. But he's not being disrespectful.
More than likely, she is hot or was hot at some point in time. So, I mean, she's Puerto Rican, right? I mean, we're kind of the
Yeah,
best.
we age like vampires.
Calvin's 4,500 years old. He's the original Edward. How you been,
No,
Calvin?
yo,
man?
James, you have no idea. Like, I'm gonna see if that song is on Spotify, yo, because I was really. You hear it first in the movie, early on in the movie, and then when they put the full song at the end credits, I'm just like,
You
Yep.
talking about on Scream?
no, House.
It's
Oh,
Johnny
okay.
Be Good, I think.
Yeah.
No, it's a Betty Grant.
Is it called Johnny Be Good, though? Or something?
No, it definitely isn't.
I forgot what the name was called.
Yo,
But,
Calvin.
yeah, that's-
Called You're No Good by Betty
Yeah.
Everett.
You're no good, that's right. Dog. They repeat it like 10 million times.
Yeah. Kelvin,
Yo,
Scream.
I saw it 3.
I know,
fucking
that's what I'm saying. Yo,
times.
I just watched it yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. I probably want to watch it again. Like, they do a
First-
really good job of getting it intense real quick.
Puerto Ricans, hang on. Before you guys
I'm not
spoil it,
spoiling. You know I don't like spoilers. I'm not giving a spoiler.
not till we spoil it on Tuesday when we review it.
Mm-hmm.
Kelvin, call out of work so you can review it with us on
There
Tuesday.
you go.
Yeah, that's my first time seeing a movie 3 times, but all 3 times being in premium formats. My first time was at 40X, the second time was in RPX, and then my recent third watch was at Dolby Cinema and AMC. Yo, Dolby Cinema is no fucking joke.
Nice.
That's the projector is full-blown 4K HDR.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
that's sexy. I'm not
Oh.
seeing Scream in that because I didn't like
Oh,
any.
found it.
I'm not lying. I let the credits roll. I'll sit here working and just let it keep going.
Yo, Chris, I rewatched the end credits 3 times to enjoy that song.
That's funny.
Uh,
You're no good. You're no good. Do, 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 do.
Hmm.
My streams
I
gonna
think
get
that's a
shut
different
down,
I think-
DMCA, yeah.
I think that's a different version though, because the one heard in the end credits it says by a different
Musician or whatever.
musician, yeah.
5 minutos.
Yeah, I think they did a great job with that one.
Yeah, there's a different version.
I saw Scream yesterday, Ghostbusters Afterlife, and Matrix Resurrections.
You seen all those before? Kelvin?
Yep.
I see
And I
Ghostbusters.
And I
and
just
Scream.
reserved my ticket for they're re-releasing The Godfather in 4K for the 50th anniversary
Ah,
at the AMC
interesting.
Theater on West 42nd. So I'm catching that.
Interesting. It's no wonder how they haven't fucking done a reboot of that or a remake of that.
No, hell no, they're not touching that.
They can't touch
They're
it,
not
sacred,
touching that.
right?
They're not touching that.
Well, I
And
mean,
his name is-
they just finally said, hey, Heat 2's coming.
It's a book though, it's not an actual sequel. I just found out.
Is it?
Yeah, it's gonna be a book and it's half prequel, half sequel. I hate misleading fucking headlines like that because when all it said was Michael Mann announces Heat sequel, and then it just says novel.
The one I saw had a picture of fucking De Niro fucking, and I'm like, this nigga's barely standing up by himself these days. Like, Al Pacino, De Niro, like, can they even do a style of movie like this anymore? You know what I mean? I love them, don't get me wrong, but it was an action-packed fucking heist movie. Like,
Oh, yo, real quick. James and Aaron might agree with me on this. As interested as I am for the Raid remake, I still want the Raid fucking 3.
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
I still want the Raid fucking 3.
Yep.
I got hopes though. Look, because like I said, because I've a lot of people are like complaining because Bay is involved. I'm like, if the director's involved, I doubt he's gonna let them ruin it.
I hope not.
And the whole Philly thing, I think, is because we all know how fucking crime-ridden Philly is, so they really chose the best setting for the American remake.
I
It could have been there or Chicago, right?
Yeah, I'm just curious to see what the cast is gonna be.
I'm a little nervous for it because
Well,
I don't want them to do what they did with was it District B13 and then Brick Mansions.
Oh yeah, I didn't like Brick Mansions. I did not like Brick Mansions.
So I hope they do it justice.
From what I heard, this was a rumor. It was only confirmed that Rama from the first one, that he's gonna play Mad Dog in the remake.
Interesting.
And I believe, who was it? I don't know if he's still attached to it, but Frank Grillo was confirmed for the cast.
Okay.
So
could be all right then.
Yeah.
He's soaking up all these little action titles, huh?
Yeah, I like Frank Grillo.
Yeah.
Thanks for pancakes.
Pancakes, you said?
Pancakes. Yeah, you weren't here for like randomly. I commented blueberry pancakes, and James was like, what the fuck?
No, that's your thing all the time. Like even in the chat, you like randomly, you just throw pancake in there. Yeah.
Popcorn and Pints episode. He was just in the comments.
Yeah, pancakes.
Yo, Dreams, I'm about to put you backstage, bro.
Agi.
Damn it.
I was kind of confused with the picture of the girl. I don't know what he's working on. I'm like, what the hell is he working on?
He's doing his photo editing.
I would
taking pictures and trying to take the clothes off.
If they paying for it, like if they paying them.
Imagine that a dude was like, "Hey, take this picture. I want you to take the clothes off and like put boobs like it will look like her body."
Wow.
Like, hey, can you before I go through with the surgery, can you show me exactly what I'm gonna look like as a woman? Like, I don't want to end up looking like Jenner, okay?
I look like this. We're here, people. We're here. We got the Puerto Rican, what do you guys call it? The Puerto Rican ambassadors. Got to put them next to each other.
For the Puerto Rican connection.
There's the Puerto Rican ambassadors of horror with Search 30. But, really quick, let's just get this intro knocked out, and then we're going to get this movie knocked out. Now, we all know there's tons of different CBDs out there, right? Well, there's one that you guys need to try.
It is?
Hemperita.
Oh, why?
Simply go to ihemperita.com.
Okay.
Click the link right in the description.
Now what?
Get the best CBD gummies.
Okay.
And the best CBD shooters.
I don't believe you.
Can get.
You're lying.
I have some right here. There's a shooter. There's a gummy. One of these gummies is one serving. Half of this shooter is one serving. ihemperita.com. I'm gonna Hemperita. Use promo code SEARCH30 when you cash out. Save yourself 10%. Save yourself 10%. ihemperita.com. The link is right in the description. Promo code SEARCH30 when you cash out. Save yourself 10%. Yo, we're back again for another exciting episode of Horror with Search 30 tonight. As soon as me and him shut the fuck up, we're all gonna start talking again, talking about House. Came out in '85.
Yep.
First time watch for me. What about you, Chris?
I've seen this a couple times in my younger years, but it was far in the memory banks. It wasn't until like almost the end that I realized, yeah, I've seen this a few times.
It's true. He did say that towards the end. But if you really want to know how we felt about this movie, stay put. Because again, as soon as me and him shut up, we're all gonna start talking again. You're gonna get our reviews, and on top of that, you'll see when we go live. You'll see when we go live. With that being said, welcome to the madness. That was the unedited version, by the way. I
Yeah,
fucked up.
yeah.
So what? I was going through a lot earlier. If you guys see me earlier for about 40 seconds,
He had a moment.
some random shit. Yeah, I would delete that. Or fuck it, I'm leaving. People get the fuck. It was supposed to be for TikTok, but I did fix it and put one up for TikTok. But welcome back, gentlemen, to another episode.
Thank you.
Or Search Start. I believe it's 262.
Damn.
Yeah. I've been talking a lot. And the only reason I can say that is because I'm on every single episode. But, that being said, again, we're reviewing House tonight from 1985.
Yep.
Kelvin's back with us. You know, the Puerto Rican cousins are back together. They're happy now.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Wrong side.
Chris was having a rough time without you, Kelvin. He was upset.
I didn't know what to do, man.
He didn't even know what to do. He was sad.
They were picking on me and shit.
He probably had James wear a skull caps like substitute.
Tell him just hold up this empanada and let's just talk about it, okay?
I just had to yell out pancake.
Pancakes.
Love it.
But I do have something I want to tell you guys early, I guess. No, I'm gonna save it for later. But we do have a little announcement. We're not spinning the wheel tonight. I'll tell you why.
Oh yeah.
That's all I'll say. But shit. I guess we could dive right into this. How's everybody doing? Though I didn't even ask. How's everybody doing, James?
I'm good.
Doing good, man.
Not bad.
I'm good. Recently got my Halloween Kills limited edition steelbook.
Saw that.
Early birthday gift. I got my Texas Chainsaw Massacre steelbook.
Nice.
And I recently got my NECA Friday the 13th Part 7 Jason figure.
Nice.
So
That's awesome.
I'm good.
NECA?
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, Best Buy starting to really stock up on figures, especially NECA.
Smart move, man.
What does that entail? What is that for those of us who don't know?
NECA?
Yeah.
It's just a brand.
Yeah, they do a lot of figures, like especially the Predator figures. They're really big on Predator.
Okay. So
they've
those
done
nice
horror
detailed
figures.
ones.
Yeah, they've done Halloween 2 Michael, Halloween 2018 Michael, Halloween Kills Michael. They've done Friday the 13th Part 3, I believe Part 4, Part 5, Part 6, and Part 7. They also did the retro Jason from the NES game.
Nice.
They've done retro Freddy from the NES game. They've done Pinhead. They did Leatherface from the Atari 2600 game.
Nice.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a bunch of figures they've done. They've been off like
The slaughterhouse.
Are they steel figures?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
No, they're like regular. It's just that they're really, really detailed.
Oh, okay.
It's dope. Dope shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
Last
Courtesy of
sub.
my uncle who got it for me.
Nice.
Shout out. How about you, James? What's new with you?
Worked, watched, caught up with Peacemaker. Then I watched the movie tonight, and I watched another movie. It was so fucking boring. It was on Netflix. It was Population 436 or some shit like that.
Never heard of that shit.
Wasted my fucking time.
Condolences.
I watched. Oh, go ahead.
That was my day, though. That's what I did.
So for me, I watched this earlier, and I watched spoiler alert, people, because this is going to be briefly a tiny bit discuss on what the fuck the Search City just watched. We'll be dropping hopefully this weekend. I just got recorded. But for those that don't know what that is, basically I watch 3 random horror movies, usually all in a day, but 3 random horror movies on Tubi. The reason why I use Tubi is because everybody who has the internet has access to Tubi, because Tubi's a free thing to watch movies on. So you know what? Do that. Watch 3 random horror movies, and I don't rate them on the episode. I'll tell you which one I like the best out of the 3, and then I rate the covers. I do rate the covers, but I'm not gonna review them because I have a show for that. So if there's one that I really, really, really enjoyed, I throw it on a wheel and bring it to the show. Or if there's one that when you guys watch, you know, I'd really like to see these guys review this movie. Same thing. I'll make a fucking wheel for it. What the fuck is Search just watch wheel? But It has to be, you know, you guys want movies over there from me. But yeah, so the movie I watched earlier was called. I saved it on my phone actually. It was just some weird ass werewolfy fucking. I don't know. Yeah, it sucked. It was better than Blood Lake, but it sucked.
I've still yet to watch Blood Lake.
Okay.
It's called Bone Hill Road from 2018, and again it's on Tubi. And the other two movies we just have to find out.
I never heard of that one.
Movie. So what happened? Well, here's what. Like I said, I watch random movies. I'll go on Tubi. Tubi will either have, you know, how it has like what movies you might be interested in, or whatever the hell that little thing is that every single movie thing has, or every single app has nowadays. And for some strange reason, mine just lined up with a bunch of shitty movies. That was definitely one. Like it was one of those films, which this is as far as I'm gonna go with this, and then I'm gonna say it for the thing. But it was one of those movies that, like, right once the movie starts, right once you see the characters, and you hear like the very first line of the first movement of somebody, you're like, I already know I already know where this is going. But hey, man, it didn't ruin my day.
I started watching Antlers. I watched like the first 10 minutes of it, and it actually was kind of good. The only reason I stopped it was because I was already thinking to watch another movie, and I was like, let me finish this. Let me get to this one. But yeah,
I still want to check that one out.
Yeah, I'm probably going to watch that tonight or tomorrow.
That's new, right?
Yeah. Yeah, new.
Horror?
That's Guillermo del Toro, right?
I think so. But yeah, this started off really good, I think.
Nice.
The fuck?
Chris, you have another funny announcement.
I do?
You're a fucking bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Watch your stream.
Yeah, come watch my stream and watch me get ripped apart by a possibly 8-year-old child. About how broke I am and how much I suck at Fortnite. It's great. It's great.
Now, is that an 8-year-old like boy with a high-pitched voice, or is that like
I'm
8-year-old girl?
Positive that was an 8-year-old little colored boy who was going in and had everything but the claps going on it.
Wow.
Like straight up. Yeah. Yeah, he just went in because he didn't hear me correctly say how dope his black Spider-Man costume was. So apparently I became a racist and a Trump supporter, and I was broke as shit. I had no V-Bucks, all this shit, and I'm a stupid bitch left and right. But yeah, it was like 5 minutes of being called a stupid bitch while he's on my team and he's already dead, and I'm still playing.
And talking shit to you, that's what made it funny.
Yeah. About everything from the costume I had to the gun I was using and how I was using it, and yeah, he just went in, bro. He just went in. It's the first and only time I'll probably ever go in and report somebody and block him, because I just had to fucking have the image of his screen booting him back to the fucking lobby. Just had to. But it was great. It was great. It made for great content. It's gonna make for a lot of great content. I appreciate you. You're gonna be my new mascot, bitch.
Not anymore. You blocked him.
Yeah, no, but I have the content. I'm gonna use it for everything.
True.
It's gonna be like my emotional damage. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna rock that shit the fuck out.
Oh, that shit was so fucking funny.
It was great.
I laughed.
Oh, I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh, I know. He played. Matter of fact, James, Tuesday night he played it for me right after you left. This motherfucker was in tears.
I was dying. I was fucking crying the whole time. I was fucking dead, bro.
Shit.
I kept playing it.
Damn.
It was great. It was great. Good shit. I forget shit like that until we talk about it.
Since this young man's been gone for a while. Early rating for House.
Out of 10, right?
Yep, from a -10 to a +10.
Okay, as of for now, 7.5 out of 10. You know, actually rephrase that. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
8? Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking right around that 7 range as well. I'm with that. I'm beautiful.
Okay, this is gonna surprise you guys, because I hardly ever do this.
Uh-oh.
This brought back so many memories because I watched this so many times when I was younger.
He put his hand
So
on his face.
my childhood is overtaking it, and it's a 10 for me.
Ooh.
All right. Okay.
Ooh.
And
James-
good soundtrack too.
It was.
You're no good.
Well, people, I guess it's my turn. No, I'm gonna give this movie an 8 as well. I had a really good time with it. I probably would have liked it more if I seen it when I was younger, but I seen what they were trying to do with it, and I mean, fucking, it was good. It was good. And it feels good that this week. What did we do Tuesday again?
Shit. Deadlocked. Yep.
Deadlocked. Yep.
Which wasn't bad
Nah.
No, it wasn't bad for a zombie movie. Yeah.
for that. Yeah, like,
For a low budget zombie movie, for sure.
Yeah, $10,000.
That's right. That's right.
A $10,000 budget zombie film.
It wasn't bad. It looked like it cost more than that.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
They're trapped in an elevator, like in an apartment complex, and people start turning into zombies, and they don't tell you why or anything like that. But it's still not bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. I think I gave it a. What did I give it? A 7? 7.5?
7.
Yeah, I think we gave it a 7. I think I gave it a 7.
Compared to all the recent movies lately, I'm giving it
No,
fucking
you gave it a
3s, 2s, 1s.
You gave it a 6. Sorry.
Did I give it a
What
7?
did I gave it a 7.
Yeah. James, I thought you were talking about.
But yeah, this movie, man, as soon as I watched it, it all flooded back. All came back to me. How much fun I had with this when I was younger.
I think I had a toy of the skeleton.
I think
dude.
I had that skeleton soldier,
Yeah.
dude.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. I remember having something that was like an army guy with bones or something.
Me too. I swear I did too.
That was excellent fucking prosthetics too on that skeleton. Excellent fucking.
That shit
prosthetics.
looks
Yeah.
dope.
And I'm not sure because I actually, aside from me bumping to the end credit song, I was reading the end credits. I think Kane Hodder played that undead skeleton.
Ah.
Oh shit! I didn't even catch
They
that.
have him listed as one of the stunts, but they didn't say specifically as who.
Ooh,
So
Well, that's a
wouldn't-
big dude. It has to be him.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was him.
that would. Wow. What a
And
fucking.
you know, I know it's funny. They did really good on that character, but then the chick that he shot the shotgun and turned into that big blob demon thing. That shit just made me laugh how it looked.
Yeah, that
Real
was weird.
cartoony.
Yeah, it was cartoony. But the thing in the closet looked like better. Coming out like fucking trying to grab him, rip him through the closet.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I don't know. There was just something about this movie where, which I think with this trailer too. I think we all gave it a 6 or a 7. We're saying the movie hopefully is at least a 6. We were expecting a 6 or a 7 out of this movie, and it beat that.
Well, I didn't give it away. I already knew I was going to give higher than that. I
Yeah.
was going to at least give it an 8 off the rip, just from the trailer, just from the memories.
Yeah, yeah. Which I understand and respect and love that about how we're all like that with certain films. Like
Yeah.
I just brings back the memories you kick in it, watch it with your friends and family, or whoever you watch horror with. Especially those certain movies you're always watching. Like, yo, we gotta watch. It's that time of year, that time or whatever. We gotta watch such and such. This is something that I feel like I'll watch again. I don't know when, but how many more? There's 3 of these.
Well, I found out there's 3.
Yeah, I didn't
There's-
realize that. I just did a
I
search, I'm
definitely
like,
watched 1
part
and 2
2.
many times.
the second origin. What? Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna
Yeah,
have
there's part 2.
three.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's House 2, the second story, and then House 3, the horror show.
Interesting.
So I have to check out. I might watch them tomorrow.
Kane Hodder was definitely in part 2.
Oh, as well.
He was Gorilla.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I read that in the casting. Yeah.
Okay. Definitely gotta watch that. 'Cause that's my favorite horror icon, Kane Hodder.
The thing is, when I was younger, this movie, I thought, like when you guys said you never seen it, I was shocked. I thought this was like a really popular movie, but I guess it's not.
Hmm.
And I thought it was because I seen it as a kid and I've seen it so many times.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Because my uncle showed me. He was like, "Hey, you want to watch this movie?" I was like, "What?" He was like, "It's a scary movie." And it wasn't really scary. Like nothing really scared me. And I was just sitting there watching it. I just had fun with it. It was like an army dude there in a fucking pulls him in the closet and he's in the jungle. Like when he was back in fucking in the war and shit. I was like, damn. I was like, what the hell is this?
They definitely saved the better quality of like the characters on for him, for his army buddy or whatever that came back, because the monster coming out the closet was okay, you know what I mean? But it still looked kind of foamy and cumbersome and rubbery. And then the kids in the fucking in the chimney, I was kind of like, all right, they're doing really quick flashes for a reason, because you probably see like the masks or something because they're upside down and shit, you know what I mean? But yeah,
like James mentioned, the female monster thing.
That shit
was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was. Now the good part,
like
I got a reminder of so when he fell in the window and he's falling, you know that fucking flying gargoyle skeleton thing?
Yeah.
I had like Army of Darkness vibes.
Okay.
Because there was like some flying skeleton things in that movie, Evil Dead, Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
One thing I was getting consistent vibes throughout the movie was the score, and being that it's Harry Manfredini, I got heavy Friday the 13th vibes off that score.
I was thinking the same.
And I feel like, I don't know if I'm bugging the fuck out, because certain tunes I'm hearing, I feel like were in like some of the previous Friday the 13th films. Even in when I started the first few minutes of House 2, there's a specific theme that's eerily similar to like a track that I heard in Friday the 13th Part 6.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Nice.
I was thinking that same shit, especially with like the high pitch things.
Yeah.
Real high pitch.
And on top of that, we're seeing people that were in the Friday the 13th films as well. Creighton Duke looks young as shit, by the way.
Sean Cunningham's name is on this.
Wait, say it again?
Sean Cunningham's name is on this movie as well.
Yeah, I caught that. So, not to spoil, but just so you guys know, in the second one, Lord Park Lincoln, who played Tina in Friday the 13th Part 7, is in the sequel.
Nice.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool to see.
Interesting.
Yeah, the Friday the 13th vibes, like, I couldn't get out of my head because the tracks sound so damn similar to the Friday the 13th films.
Yeah, I didn't put that together until now you're mentioning it. I was like, holy shit.
I caught it right away. Matter of fact, Chris mentioned it like we were talking because I was streaming and watching it.
I was like, why do I know that name?
He was like, why? He's like, why? Yeah, that's what. Why do I know that? And you were asking. I was like, no, that's Friday the 13th.
And Steve Miner directed Part 2 and 3, if I'm not mistaken.
You might be right with that one.
I know I'm right about Part 2, but I don't know if he did 3 as well. I believe he did 3 as well.
I knew his name looked familiar, and I was like Friday the 13th. I just didn't remember which one it was. But just watching those films, they're just starting to just stick out. Like,
yeah, he did 2 and 3.
That's dope.
I know, right?
That's a hell of a read team there, because you got Cunningham, Miner, and Manfredini on top of that.
Yeah, you got to think about how big or small in this scape, right? Is like horror makers and horror, directors, actors, and stuff that they're like, all right, we've used you, you can work. Like, we're not gonna break the circle. Let's just keep the money going and let's try to work. You know what I mean? Because it's tough to get budgets for shit like this. You know what I mean? This is probably one of the most under budgeted sector of film or of like pop culture for any type of media. So
especially in the 80s.
Oh yeah.
Because all that shit was fresh, you know what I mean? As far as the slashers coming and people really wanting to see the gore and the demonic and shit. Everybody would still leave it to Beaver up until late 60s, early 70s and shit.
I can't say people. I wonder if that's a reason why people are a fan of horror though. Like especially with the older stuff more so.
I think it's human nature to want to see the things that you can't do, or you know what I mean, or like, hey, like you're in a situation, right? Like take parenting for example, right? You got a kid or something, the little motherfucker's being an asshole, and all you want to do is either fucking snuff him or shake him, you know what I mean? But you know you can't do either of those. But if the shit's in the movie, you're kind of like, you know what I mean?
Yep. Yo, I know you're two, but watch this. You keep it up, that's gonna be you.
Yeah.
We're joking, people. Relax.
Yeah, no, seriously, it is what it is. People just want to see what, you know what I mean? We're drawn to the things that we're told no to, you know?
Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense. And some people, I mean, there's people that don't want to watch it horror at all, which I understand too, but
it's also an adrenaline rush, like the fear factor, just trying to get scared.
Yeah. It's like getting scared in a safe way.
Yes,
I don't
exactly.
have to leave the house. Like I can go to the movie theater, or I can, you know what I mean. I just have to watch this movie to get that fear. To like you said with the adrenaline, just to get that fear, but in a safe way, to where it's like you feel like you're there.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing as a roller coaster. You got a fucking roller coaster just for the fucking thrill.
Yeah,
I'll
but
tell
it's
you
safer.
what. 2 movies that I've seen recently, just so I don't spoil one. You didn't say what's going on Tuesday yet, right?
No.
All right, so I don't spoil it. I watched 2 movies recently. Halloween being one of them, the other one being a newer movie that we're gonna talk about. If Sturdy's got a surprise for you, but these 2 movies were probably the first time in a very long time that I've watched a movie and I felt the intensity and I was like, oh, you know what I mean? Like they did a really great job on Halloween Kills and on this other movie that we're gonna be reviewing.
I agree.
I'm gonna let you guys know what the movie is right now because it's a great segue. Because this is around wheel time, so it's a great segue. Then we'll get more into our random stuff in house. But we're gonna review Scream, the new Scream movie, on Tuesday. And like I told you guys before, I think I told you guys on camera or whatever. I don't remember, but we're gonna start doing that over here on Horror Research 30. Like when newer horror films come out, within the first 2 weeks, we're gonna try to review it. Just because everybody else does. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even gonna front. I can make up many things. Like why not? He's over there eating.
Buen provecho, Chris.
Gracias, hombre.
Just missing pancakes.
Puerto Ricans and their pancakes.
But I got it. Oh, there was one thing I want to point out to you guys too. I don't know if you guys caught this. The scene where Cobb, Roger's doing the autograph signing.
Yeah.
You guys caught the woman in the back, like she's like further back in line with the glasses, asking him like, "Hey, you still married to that woman?"
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the actress that would eventually play Dr. Evil's girlfriend in the Austin Power movies.
Wow.
I immediately caught I like the face. I'm like, holy, because she's speaking with a clear fucking voice. I'm like, this is so weird.
That's crazy.
And I think that's the only other movie I've seen her in aside from Austin Powers.
That's
I was like waiting to see if you guys caught that.
The one with the German accent, right?
Yeah.
I would have never caught that. I didn't see Austin Powers in like forever.
I don't like those movies.
I don't mind. It's like I don't mind them like you first see them, but I won't like go back to them.
Like it's a one-time watch. I don't even.
It's like the jokes make me laugh once. If I watch it again, I'm like,
wait a minute. It's only Austin Powers on the Popcorn and Pints wheels.
I don't remember. It could be.
I fucking hope not.
I only really enjoyed the second and third, not so much the first. But I will say that I think my favorite character throughout this movie had to have been Harold. He was fucking full-blown gold.
Wow.
So
From
annoying.
Cheers, I loved him.
So fucking annoying, bro.
He was just talking shit about his aunt, and he says, "That's my aunt. Heart of gold, though." After just reaming her in his little speech.
Yo, really? With House?
Is this the dude from Cheers?
Yeah, it's him.
Yeah.
Norm.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, so again, earlier, I'm watching this with Chris.
Yep.
I pointed that out, and you guys know how horrible I am with actors and their names, and not only that, but like what I've seen. Like I was like, yo, that's Norm from Cheers. I don't know his real name.
It's
everybody
George
knows
Wendt.
their name.
George Wendt.
I said Ted Danson by mistake.
That's Mayday Malone.
Yeah.
Yep. It's funny that he was in there though.
So annoying. The perfect.
But yeah, he was
annoying,
trying to
nosy
be a
fucking
best
neighbor. Nigga just come in my house and shit, just like, hey, yeah, you know what? The cops are here.
I
I'm coming
brought you a
too. What
snack.
the fuck?
Yeah, he's trying to be a best friend, but then fucking rats on him and
Yeah, he called the cops on him.
I was dying when motherfuckers saw that shit come out the closet, bro.
The funniest shit ever though, when he shoots the guy with the harpoon, he's like, shoot another
Shoot
one.
again.
I can't. It's attached.
Yeah.
So when he gets sucked into the hole and then
Help
comes
me.
back to find him knocked out, damn near chugging that entire Jack Daniels bottle. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Shit, I was so pissed off and annoyed when
I mean,
homie's getting pulled into the
After seeing
closet.
that,
Help me.
after seeing that, I probably would have done the same shit.
He's like, what am I supposed to do?
Henry.
Fucking grab my hand.
I know, right? Something.
Chris, I think
I
that's
just
you.
didn't drag me in that closet.
Well, hi Henry, how you been?
That heart's meant for me.
Sorry, James. That was real aggressive.
It would have
try
been
to
more
steal my
phallic
man.
shape if it was for you.
Everybody's real possessive over you, Henry. You hear this?
Oh, man.
Especially James.
Yeah, I think the most going to pick up with to add on to what Chris was saying, I found it weird how a lot of these guys were just imposing themselves on this guy, like the chick. Not even a day of knowing him. Hey, watch my kid, and just gives him all
Yeah,
this.
I was
I'm
gonna
like,
him on the mouth.
I'm like, what the hell?
Who does that shit? I'm like, yo, get your fucking kids out of here.
Kisses him and then just bounces. I was like,
Yeah.
He said, "Wait, what happened?"
I was like, Roger must have made quite the
I
impression.
don't know what happened either. I don't know.
This. James said that heart is for him specifically.
Yeah.
For him.
Chris tried to take it. I know it was for me.
I don't have to try to take nothing. It just happens.
They're fighting for your love, Henry. They're fighting for your love.
Yeah, like that kind of like weirded me out. I'm like, yo, you just went homeboy, and you even saw a look in his face, like, wait. Like he's even trying to tell her, wait. She just all these fucking supplies, kisses him, and then bounces.
You thought at first you thought she was like just moving in because he's single, like she was going, she was like wanting to get laid, but no, she was looking for a babysitter, just to dump the kids off.
Crazy. Don't. No, I'm sorry. If anybody ever lives near me, don't do some stupid shit like that. You will get popped.
Oh no.
You will get punched, pushed out, kicked down the stairs, shit thrown
Yo,
at
I'll
you.
call CPS right away.
I gotta say,
I just met this person. They just threw their kids in my stuff.
No, I meant about people being that pushy and that like, what was the word you used, Calvin? Imposing. Oh God, bro, I'll fuck you up. Like, I'm sorry. I hate annoying ass neighbors, bro.
No, but hold on. Back to what Kelvin was saying, though. We got to discuss this more.
Why?
She brings her child over. Yo, you're babysitting my son. Like, bitch, I don't even know your name.
Let's take it a few steps back. She lets this motherfucker tell her, you stay here, I'll go get your kid, and then comes and finds him coming out of bathroom.
Yeah, I know. He was giving him a bath.
Oh no, wait a minute. The real kicker.
When the hand was on his
in the
back.
fucking pool. He finds her in the pool.
Yep.
She doesn't even knock on the door to ask first. Oh yeah, I used to come here when you're on. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to believe that?
Yeah, I know.
He just lets it rock. I'm like, what the hell?
He's like, I can't even bury a body out here. These motherfuckers just coming up in my yard. This nigga got his dog in my yard. He just standing in my shit coming out and is like, hey, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Like, take your dog, get the fuck out of here.
What are you doing? And then barging in the house. We gotta let's finish the first thing, you know. So again, she meets the dude, doesn't even ask for his name. Oh, I used to swim here when your aunt, blah blah blah. When your aunt was alive, and then here's my kid, babysit him and forced him, and I'm just like, how do you do like that? Doesn't make any fucking sense. You don't know if this guy is anything like R. Kelly or any of those other people.
Or Jeffrey Dahmer, the way he looked, like, something wrong with this guy. He's sketchy. He's fucking very high, you know, strung and shit. Just startles easy. It's like, you're gonna leave your kid with this motherfucker?
Crazy.
I gotta say though, the smartest fucking character was the grocery boy. He saw that dead body, went to his bike, and just booked it. Didn't even stay in the house to call the cops. He just booked it and took that fucking motorbike and just dipped. I was like, are we gonna see this kid back? He never came back.
He's like, I'm gone. He's like, I dropped the groceries off. That's all I did.
You just fucked my whole shit off because I thought he was the grocery kid.
And I was expecting to get killed after discovering that body too. I don't know if I was the only one. I was really expecting him to like there to be like a stinger where he would get killed off.
Didn't he walk? Oh, he walked through the house and see. Okay.
Yeah,
remember? Yeah. We seen her hanging.
He's like, hey, I'll collect next week. Goes for the door and then goes upstairs, down the hall to the next. Like, what are you doing? Like, you playing Resident Evil right now? Get the fuck out. Drop the shit and go.
Even observe the painting. He's like, sick, and then just keeps on walking.
Shit. No, that shit had me fucked up though. All that shit with all them, all those instances. When that motherfucker walked in the house when the cops were there, I would have been like, "Is this fucking legal for him to be trespassing and entering without my permission?" Like,
just
what
walking
the fuck?
Up in there.
Not only that, but the cop told him to leave when they were outside.
Yeah.
He was like, "This had
coffee does sound good." What?
But you gotta go.
Yo, for one, the cops would have fucking handcuffed him because he was acting really sketchy. You know, the cops these days would be like, "Sir, are you okay?"
And he had a shotgun in his fucking hand.
Yeah, he's like, "Why are you so jumpy?" You know what I'm saying? Like, are you on anything or
cleaning the gun outside? Like, who the fuck is whistling cleaning their shotgun? Just wiping their prints off.
Shells on the floor. They don't care. They're going, "Oh." thought you had no bullets. Question them and just let it slide. I'm like, okay.
They took them. They took them though. I think the one cop did.
Fucking crazy.
But it was fun. Like those parts had me laughing. But the one neighbor though was like, I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
First, this dude just walk. Well, first he comes up and starts talking shit about his aunt.
Yeah, he did.
You know, Lydia lived here. She was such a bitch, and this, that, and the third. Oh, that was my aunt.
Heart of gold though. Heart of gold though.
Heart of gold. Heart of gold. He's like,
And who the fuck's up at midnight? He comes over with pizza and beer. Like, how do you know he's up unless you're spying?
No, he comes over. Come over to watch a movie.
No, that was earlier.
No, that was earlier. I'm talking about when he just shows up in the house.
He wants like, I want to bring you a midnight snack.
Yeah, he walks upstairs. He's upstairs. Goes in the house, up the stairs with pizza and beer.
Well, if I'm.
Oh yeah, when he first sees him in the camera room, right?
Yeah.
I know certain areas. People actually do leave their door unlocked. That's fucking bizarre as that is. I know Canada's one of them. They're known for that shit.
Yeah, but you still knocking. You
I
ring the bell.
live in the ghetto.
But me, me growing up in New York, I can't bear myself to do that.
fuck that.
Yeah, no.
But either way, you knock and you ring and you wait. You don't just fucking go in.
Just walked
unless
upstairs.
this is your great grandmother's house, unless this is your sex partner's house or something, you ain't just walking in.
No, hell no.
Like,
yeah, there was a lot of imposing. This movie should just been called Imposed. There was a whole lot of that throughout this whole fucking movie.
That shit had me a little fucked up, just a little bit.
It was funny though. But it was just funny how pushed. Like they were real.
You could change the
overly pushy.
Okay.
Like yo, I'm coming in.
And why would you do that? You know that for one, you're calling the cops on this motherfucker because he's jumpy. And
and you were brave enough. You were brave enough to walk into the house afterwards.
Yeah. What about if he put a shell into your fucking chest? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, like I had forget because, like I said, what's that? My man says sex partner. Hell yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Just in case. You never know. But fucking when he calls him back and says, "Hey, let's come watch a movie," blah blah blah, and the guy gets in the house. Honestly, like I had forgot this part of the movie, so part of me, being in the mental state I am and being annoyed with him at that point, I was hoping he served him up to the closet, bro. I was hoping he would have been like, "Hey, go open that closet real quick and let that motherfucker." Like, all right, cool. One less neighbor I gotta worry about.
Okay,
like,
serves him up in the closet. You didn't mean in. Okay.
No, serves him up to the fucking demon in the closet. Just like, oh yeah, come this way, come check this out. Remember I was telling you about the room with the cameras? Yeah, go check the closet for me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, like in Harold's defense, I mean, if I was a neighbor and I had gunfire.
Yeah, but before that though.
With the imposing, I can't defend that part. I'm not going to defend that one.
Everything else is what I mean. Yeah. Just going over there, just boldly going in, walking in there. Like, yo, this is my house too, nigga.
He straight up said suicide.
Yeah, that motherfucker sitting there, sat up and like grabbed the phone. Hey, I'd like to report a possible suicide.
Yeah.
The fuck? Or murder or anything else?
Yeah, like, I was expecting a murder. This dude goes and says suicide attempt. I'm like,
it's like, how do you not hit the floor either? Like, that's a loud bang. That's not a fucking 9 going pa pa. That's boom. Like
he never seen the girl though, that he hid in the closet or whatever.
No, I'm saying, how did he not hit the floor when he heard that shit, grab the phone and call?
Oh,
like my ass would have been down just in case. Like that was a loud boom. That's like M80 style right next door to you. You know what I mean?
Right next, yep. I'd have been screaming, minding my business.
He was just like, hello, 911. Yes, I'd like to report a possible suicide. Like. Okay.
Suicide attempt.
Yeah, attempt.
Suicide attempt.
Like, how do you?
Yo,
oh God.
Those cops got there fast as fuck. Like before he even hung up the phone, we heard them coming up the street.
Yo, those cops came pretty fast too.
They did. That's what you say. Yeah.
That must have been a really good neighborhood and really light because there was none of us around there.
Light or white?
Light, white.
Yeah.
That was a white out in that neighborhood.
Yeah, that shit was quick. That shit was way too quick of an interaction from everything from the
police station was across the street. That's how white that town was.
But not even that's too. But like the dude had enough time just to get the chick off the fucking porch and go put her in the closet like Harry fucking Potter. Yet there's no stains, there's no moaning, there's no nothing. And then he has enough time to sit back outside, just wipe his shit, and they're just like, it's illegal to fire a weapon within city limits, right? Oh, well, I do now, officer. Here, take my gun.
Yeah, no, here you go.
Like, what the fuck?
But then it's the fame thing. They're like, hey, aren't you that writer?
I'm like,
no.
Nope.
Then they just let everybody go because they're famous.
Nope.
Celebrities.
Oh, no.
Nope. Give me my citation.
When the cop said about the gun, he was like, oh, I was cleaning it, and it went off. Like I was like, you shouldn't clean a loaded gun. He's like, well, I know now. I'm like, what the fuck?
I didn't know it was loaded. They find some bullets in the kitchen. Well, what's the
My
point of
bad.
having a gun if you're not going to load it at some point? Okay, why are
Yeah,
the
a
bullets on
lot
the
of-
floor, though?
A lot of imposing and leniency.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, even the cops. I'm like, you're not coming to my house, motherfucker. Use my bathroom. You want coffee now? Get the fuck out of here.
He offered him the coffee though.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah,
Like,
since the
fuck,
guy's
get
already
outta
in
here.
there, it's like,
I'll be pushing him out. He has a dead body in the fucking closet.
Word.
Yep.
Like, yeah,
funniest-
blah blah blah. He was like, yeah, you can go. Can I use your bathroom? Yeah. Now it's broke. I mean, now it's broke. Mm-mm.
The funniest shit was him trying to dispose of the creature. Like he had to flush the fucking hand down the toilet.
Yeah.
Which I was surprised didn't clog the toilet. Like it was like
Mhm.
one smooth flush, and him constantly hitting the fucking the bag while talking to Tanya.
I was like, oh, how's that big ass hand fitting in that toilet? Like,
I was expecting it clogged, and when I saw it just like curl up and just go down,
Yeah.
like, oh, I guess.
must have been that was a soft ass hand. 'Cause it
Yeah,
just-
when he was in the yard, when the girl was talking in the pool, when he was
Yeah.
trying to bury it, when she was walking away, because it was moving, he started
Mhm.
slapping the shovel with the shovel, like she
Yeah.
wouldn't hear that.
Yep.
She would have turned around like, "What the fuck you doing?" You know? She's
And
just
they-
walking like nothing.
Yeah, dude was digging holes, and yet the shovel's up here like this. Like, I would have been like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, what the hell are you trying to do? That's not. Fuck.
And there's another thing too, with that twist at the end when it was revealed that the chick didn't really die, that it was just all in his
Yeah.
head. He
Yeah.
didn't react as I would have expected him to. Like this is someone you used to be married, you thought you murdered her, you find out she's alive. Like his,
Yeah.
I would have expected him more like she's alive.
Yeah, no, he's
type
on the
question.
porch with the cheesy smile, like.
Yo, the cheesy ass smile, then cue the golden song afterwards.
Yeah.
happy as shit.
Yeah, that was like it had like an action '80s type of ending. Like he's just
It
did.
cheesy ass
It
smile, and then just
It
cuts the
re-
black.
yo, even with the music coming in, wow.
It was like the ending of the A-Team or something.
Like yeah.
Get Murdoch, like, yeah. And then,
Yeah, like,
No, it segued so well. Like the final shot cutting to black, and then that song that plays afterwards. So, like it was just done so fucking well.
Mhm.
A bit actiony for a horror film, and the third act was very action.
Yeah.
For a horror
Yeah.
film. On top of that,
It
like the
was.
fight with Big Ben was actually pretty damn good.
The type,
Yeah.
for the
God
type
damn
of
it, I
action
come
it
back
was,
to
it was-
life and I run out of ammunition. Like,
Yeah.
And
Put a
again,
grenade
I
up in him.
dog the hell out of those prosthetics on the undead
Yeah.
Big Ben.
Yo,
Yeah.
that shit looked fucking dope.
Yeah, it did. They did really good on that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And just like that script, like you could tell his mind is still stuck in the from Vietnam because
Yeah.
he wasn't speaking like in present time,
yeah.
which I really dug. Even in the flashbacks, I really dug his dialogue with Cobb.
That's what's up.
So all in all, fun film. I'll definitely pick this up on Blu-ray if it is
Yeah.
on Blu-ray.
Thank you, baby.
I love this movie. Man.
Yeah, this shit was awesome. This
Was
shit
it
was
good? Cool.
I just bumped it up to a 9. Felt like I had to. I'm gonna pull up the skeleton guy though, real quick.
I'm definitely downloading that song on Spotify.
Yeah.
For me to rewatch the end credits 3 times, which I should have just went straight to Spotify and just played the song from there. I just, you know what it was, because like the way the end credits look, it just molded together well.
Yeah.
There he is, Big Ben.
That's dope. That's pretty dope
Yeah,
right
it
there.
is. Even the ripped, shredded fucking the fucking jacket and everything, the camouflage shit.
You know what? Because you mentioned it earlier. Somebody mentioned it, or actually, we all kind of mentioned it with the music, and then with the Sean Cunningham and the other people.
Mm.
This kind of gives me Friday the 13th 7 vibes, especially the upper torso.
Okay.
It does bear. I mean, I would say it's close to looking like Part 7 Jason.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, Part 7 Jason.
yeah. New Blood, right?
Yes. Yes. New Blood. Yep. Done one with
But that-
Doyle digging his grave up.
Yeah, so it's all in his mind because that's what the his aunt was trying to warn him. I didn't know it was going to trick me, but it got me,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what it was doing to him. It was all in his imagination. It was trying to get him to commit suicide, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. See, I didn't pick that up.
Yeah, that's why at the end where when Big Ben tried to slice his hand off, it just went through, and he noticed. He looked. He was like, "This is all in my fucking head."
Mm.
Then he's like, "I'm gonna blow you out of my fucking head," and he put the grenade in his fucking up in his rib cage. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Now you know what's funny about that scene? If I'm not mistaken, the explosion happens, right? But nothing blows up outside the house. Wasn't it just inside the house?
Yeah, like I think that room, just that room.
Yeah, it was just that room.
Like that? I don't think that would happen. I don't think that's how that happens.
I don't know.
By the way, that's a dope ass fucking house.
Well, I really don't know if a grenade will blow up a whole fucking house.
It definitely would at least make the fucking windows blow, I think.
Yeah, the boom, the sonic, the boom, yeah.
It would do a lot. It would do some damage.
Because you got fucking soldiers just jumping out with their body cover in it.
Yeah.
And then it's not really that much damage, you know, except for that guy who lands on it.
That's a movie, though, James.
No, that's a real. I heard that's a real army.
No, that's real training.
Yeah, that's real training.
That's real training. You save the rest of your crew to keep fighting. One of you has to be the brave one. If you're close to it, hot jump on that shit on your belly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they pick up your pieces and bring you home.
Well,
you know,
some of you anyway.
James.
I couldn't do it. I'll tell you right now. I would never. I don't. Back then, I salute, or even now, people joining. But especially back in the day, where everybody fucking used to go to the army and shit, like 18-year-olds and everything. I salute the balls on you because there's no fucking way I'm doing it. I'll move. I'll go to Canada first.
Kyle, you better accept us.
He has no choice. I'll sleep in his fucking yard. He won't know that I'm there.
Yeah, but it would sneak in his yard. It would blow out the windows, though. At least is what we're.
Yeah.
It would have done more damage.
At least the windows. Yeah. The inside that one room would be fucked up.
Yeah, but that house, I like that house. Like
it's like the traditional haunted house look.
Yeah, it is. But it looks nice though. I'm like, yo, fix these rooms up, update, like keep it the same look outside for the most part, but update it till like nowadays, inside and out, freshen that shit up.
I'm not trying to segue, but I feel because talking about what you said, haunted houses.
Yeah,
I feel like the Myers house from Halloween 5 would have been a good choice as well for like that type of
for the house for this film.
Yeah, for this film or like the sequels that followed, it would have been an excellent option because it's a dope looking house. Yeah. It's a big ass looking house. That would have been a great look as well. But this house was good, so I like this house.
Yeah,
it's cool. I like these older type of fucking. I don't know how you call them, but those.
It's more shocking because it's a big house, but it shocks you how many.
It's kind of Victorian.
How many rooms?
Yeah, Victorian. I think.
How many rooms are in that house? Like, it's actually shocking.
It does because it don't look like it, like a TV. It's like eight bedrooms.
You'll assume like maybe a 3 to 4 bedroom house.
Yeah.
It's more than
like
that.
6, 8. Yeah, they're fucking deep and wide.
And mentioning bringing up the Myers house, which is currently up for sale, it hasn't been bought yet, as far as I know. I think that one has like 9 bedrooms. Like it's a big fucking house.
Like those are those fucking houses that you expect to find a fucking piano and you play 3 notes and the fucking door swings open and shit. You know what I mean? Like you got a secret hideaway, fucking walkway and shit.
That's how you get like how the Bat Cave is. That's how you have to get to the where I do.
Sometimes the downfall of those houses that have like 9 bedrooms and the house don't look that big. The bedrooms are small.
Yeah.
So like basically, if you buy, you gotta knock some fucking walls down.
Well, I mean,
bring that shit down to like a 5 bedroom or something.
Well, that's when people could have fucking 6, 7 kids and fucking still survive on 30 grand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Now you can't even have one kid surviving on fucking 50.
You don't need no shit. You just need a cot in there. That's it. You only need like a little space.
Also,
I don't 3 siblings.
Call me. I don't know if is it stretching it. I felt like this being directed by Steve Miner. I feel like the weapons scene was like a nod to Jason, like the axe, the sickle,
the stuff that are floating in the room.
Yeah, that went at the
it's fun that
I don't know. I just got like a vibe. Like, is that a
They could have because they're like you said, they're recycling
people from them.
And the song and shit. They could. Yeah.
Like I'm saying, I'm pretty convinced like certain samples of it was recycled from the previous Friday 13 films.
Very possible. Very
Definitely
possible.
could have.
Probably. Because again, especially like the real high pitched stuff, and just I was like, yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the thing, right? A musician they have to find their sound that's distinctive or whatnot. So you're gonna you already know when it's a Hans Zimmer fucking track or a backing. You know what I mean? To a certain movie.
Thomas Newman.
Yeah. It's just, people become synonymous with what they do. You know what I mean? They stay within what worked and they try to evolve it some and apply it to whatever new project they're working on. But you still know, you know what? It's kind of has a little bit of a Friday the 13th or a little bit of a Nightmare on Elm Street vibe or something. You know what I mean?
You cut out for a little bit of that.
When you tilted your head, you cut out.
Oh, yeah. No, but yeah, you just can tell at certain times when there's like the inspiration comes from, or the person that made it is actually doing it on this project. So like if you heard tones, like I had called it when we were watching the one fan film or whatever, or what was it? Was it Cult Classic or was it the other one? I forget. But I was like, dude, I kind of feel like those are the same notes rearranged from Nightmare on Elm Street. He was like, they actually were. I was like, yeah, you see. You just hear and feel it. Doesn't even matter if it's in the same order. There's something about that tone that is embedded in you. Did I cut out again?
Yep.
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
It was like in and out. It's like you're like I already know how to explain it.
That's weird.
Now you're good.
And it's funny they mentioned that too, like with samples, because Halloween 3 and Scarface, which both are Universal, there's a specific track in the Halloween 3 soundtrack that sounds a lot like, you guys see, I've all seen Scarface, right? When you see the Universal logo, you hear like a sound of that before it gets to the that specific pitch. I'm pretty confident was sampled from a specific track in the Halloween 3 soundtrack. So it's like little things like that. It's interesting how they somewhat recycle it from another film.
This guy, he knows his shit, man.
No, because he watching these movies so many times, you start to catch certain tunes.
Yeah.
Even
Two Girls, One Cup.
There's a Dr. Dre song that
Blueberry Muffins.
There's actually a Dr. Dre song where this was during his beef with Eazy-E. I forgot the name of the song, but the song was like a shot towards Eazy-E.
Yeah.
Oh, we know what it is. We watched the movie, right?
Okay. Now there's a specific.
But yeah,
there's a specific part in that music video where he bursts into an office with an SMG. The track that plays is from Halloween 4.
Gotcha.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
So it's like little things like that I catch. I'm like, wait a minute, I've heard this before.
Yep.
So it's always interesting to hear certain shit like that.
No, yeah.
But with House, dude, like I said, I couldn't ignore the heavy Friday the 13th vibes I was getting off that soundtrack.
And they did it. Like, if you're someone who watched Friday the 13th, you know it real decent at least, you'll pick up on it. But they also did it kind of subtle to where if you're someone who maybe just skimmed through the movies maybe once, say if you just watched Friday the 13th one time, you may not really catch it. So it's not in your face like that, but it's kind of, it's like it is and it isn't, I guess. Maybe it's because I've seen Friday the 13th so much. I don't know.
Yeah, that probably helps.
I'm sure it does.
I mean, playing things backwards, playing things forward, like the Nolan, Christopher Nolan Batman series. The Joker and Batman's sounds when they come on screen or they're coming on screen are the same sounds. The only difference is they're inverted, so that you also still, and then it plays that emotional feeling of heroic versus melancholy. You know what I mean, for Joker or whatnot.
He said it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's another good example.
Yep.
There you go.
I enjoyed this movie. I just wish we got more. The twist was great with Big Ben, but digging the look and how the character was, I wish we got to see him early on in the movie.
I agree.
Like if he was part of and that was another thing too that I was shocked about. Roger didn't have PTSD from the Vietnam War. I wish his character did have PTSD from the Vietnam War so he could be stalked, like having hallucinations of undead Big Ben, and he actually comes true. I would have really liked that.
Well, I mean, I think it could be argued that he did still have underlying issues from the Vietnam War, because he did mention it a few times. But besides that, this episode happened where he was asked to kill his buddy, and his buddy's like, no, and gets taken away. But you don't get to see that until later, till you figure out what's going on and how the fucking entity of the house is using that against him.
Yeah. Well, it's like he's writing it as a book, and he stops because it's freaking him out. It's like he has to stop writing.
Yeah.
Because he's like having the flashbacks.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it, I guess.
Yeah,
Not like hardcore though.
Yeah, the whole time he would, he's conflicted and trying to figure out his own sanity, or if it's in his head or what's going on. Because even when he sits down with the new neighbor at the table, and he's like, "Well, so check this out. Do you believe in ghosts?" And he's like, "Well, yeah. What kind of ghosts, really?" And they're back and forth, and he's like, "Maybe it's in my head." You know what I mean? He even questioned it at that point too. It's like,
yeah,
I don't know.
He
So
thought
he really, he was teetering back and forth, especially writing the book, and they kind of laid hints to it with the conversation he had on the phone with the chick, and then also there was another conversation he had, I want to say earlier on, where they were like, or she definitely said, "Hey, you got to stop doing this to yourself. I really wish you wouldn't do this. Like, pretty much like give up on the book type deal, move on, because you're chasing something that it's just hurting you, and it broke us apart. It had all the situation occur. You know what I mean?"
Yep.
Well, losing his son too. He thought his son was dead. Didn't help either.
And that's the other thing too. So it's like, yo, was his son even alive? Did he even have a son? Is the son still alive? It's like, ooh.
Till the end.
Yeah, till the end. Just like it's like, oh, she's still alive. She's not actually dead. So this nigga was crazy to some capacity, like homeboy said at the kitchen table. Like, yeah, I mean, you definitely got a few marbles loose, but I don't think you're crazy. Yeah, but you're not a fucking professional. You're not a psych professional. The fact that you said, yeah, he's got some marbles loose means motherfucker's crazy to some capacity. I know. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm good. I'm very accountable and self-aware.
Let me guess. It's because you're Puerto Rican, right?
No, just because I've gone through life, had training in different jobs, and fucking realize shit. You know what I mean? You just pay attention.
Okay. I had to make sure. I had to see
Like,
something in your
Aaron's
face.
like, let me test this motherfucker's real knowledge, see what's up.
I'm just happy I got
Off
Aaron to
camera.
watch it finally.
He knows.
What happened, James?
I said I'm glad I finally got you to watch it.
You know what's funny? Because I mentioned it to Chris earlier. I was like, yo, I really want to see this movie. I was like, I've been wanting to see this movie for a long time, and it's been on the wheel for a long fucking time.
Yeah.
So
I put it on there because every time I told you, I was like, yo, you ever see the house? You're like, no. I was like, you should watch it. You never did. I was like, okay. I'll put it on the fucking wheel. One day it's going to land on it, and you will watch it.
I can't wait for it to land on, what's the other movie?
Phantasm.
I've never seen that shit before.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'll be a fan of them. I can't remember if I actually watched them, because that was one of the ones like Wishmaster, Phantasm, and Hellraiser and shit. Like back in the day, my dad was always like, "Yo, these are some fucked up."
I like Phantasm better than Wishmaster.
Okay.
I was a fan of Phantasm.
Phantasm's the one with the orb, right? The ball or whatever.
Yeah, the silver ball that flies and a spike can come out and fucking stab you in your head and shit.
Yeah, with the weird dude that looks like the villain from
like,
Ghostbusters.
He's an Undertaker. He's basically an Undertaker.
Viggo Mortensen or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I
Looks
watched
like him.
I watched the first Phantasm, I think, last year during the holiday season when I was at my dad's, and I remember falling asleep halfway. The plot was intriguing, but it was very slow burn.
Some parts it's really slow. It is.
It was slow burn, and then like, dude, my ass just. Another thing I played in parts it was late. So on top of that, because I think it was on Prime Video.
Yeah,
and I just
crashed. It's also like horror / sci-fi ish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I have to rewatch that.
Yeah, I can't wait for it to hit.
That's another one I've seen a long time ago. I think maybe that's why I like it so much, is because I seen it when I was younger.
Yeah,
Might be.
Yeah.
Our tastes do change.
Don't get me wrong. The more, because they have a lot of them. I don't know how many there are now.
Fucking like 8.
I think there's 5.
Yeah.
The most recent
sure,
one, I think, it's Phantasm 5 Ravager or something like that. Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen 4 and 5. I believe I've seen 1, 2, and 3. But I know they probably went off the rails like Hellraiser and all that shit. You know how the more you make, you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, let me just do some crazy shit now.
From what I mean, I've heard good things about 5 so far.
Okay, I have to watch it. I didn't
How
see
many
that one yet.
Hellraisers are there, honestly?
There's
10
9.
million,
No,
man. There's remakes.
12?
There's 9 right now.
So
It was the first one. Hellbound, Hell on Earth, Bloodline, Inferno, Hellseeker, Hellworld, Revelations, Judgment.
Was it Revelations? The last one I remember was
Revelations
with this dude that I guess he was a descendant or something, and he's trying to figure out how to open the fucking cube
4. That's Bloodline.
That was the last one I saw, honestly, and
No,
honestly, that's the
Revelations
only one that I remember.
No,
I don't even remember the first 3.
James, I'm gonna say it right now, Revelations was trash. Judgment, far fucking better, and a way better Pinhead too.
Really?
Like the actor that plays Pinhead, you could tell he did his homework on like Doug Bradley's
All right, I got to take that one.
performance. It was I really liked him as Pinhead.
Now, did the
After
original Pinhead die or something?
No, he just eventually, like, I guess he
Yeah.
didn't agree to.
Why people?
join with
I
it.
don't understand.
Because
That
a lot
shit.
of people do, because if the story starts sounding like shit, they're like, I don't want to be part of this crap no more. Man. What are you guys doing?
I am looking forward to the
Yes.
reboot though. If, they're having a female play Pinhead.
Yeah, it's a female.
Like they're making it more because in the source material he didn't really have Pinhead didn't necessarily have like a set gender if I'm not mistaken. So I'm really looking forward. And this actress, I really like her because I've seen her in Sense8 on Netflix. So I'm really curious to see how she plays Pinhead.
Nice.
It should be fun though.
I feel like
I just wish it came out in theaters though. It's going straight
Those
to
fucking chatterbox fucking.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like fucking
fuck.
Hellraiser spawned the like BDSM scene. Like,
Basically, man.
Basically.
I mean, it was meant to be pleasure in a sick, twisted way. So I
Yeah.
mean, in a way, like demented BDSM.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. But Revelations, me and Aaron reviewed it. After that, I was like, man, if this one's shit, I don't want to watch
Man,
Judgment.
Revelations was fucking garbage. Because I remember, I think I told, James, I mean, not James, Aaron, we spoke about this on the very first podcast I did with you. My first time binging the Hellraiser films, it was 2016. It just so happened they have every single fucking one of them on Netflix.
Oh,
So
shit.
fuck it, let me watch this for the first time. Slow burn as shit. You have to really be engaged with the story because it's not as slashery fun as the big 3. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you really, that was like my first experience getting into a slow burn film and like being engaged in the story and waiting for shit to pick up.
Speaking
It's
of that
funny-
slasheriness, I'm sorry, Sturdy, real quick. I'm starting to get excited, especially after watching Halloween Kills and Scream, for kind of what they're able to do. And I'm really super stoked that it's almost like these dudes are coming out like this is how it's supposed to be done. What the fuck have we been doing and all you've been doing all this time? You know what I mean? Because I really, really, really felt the like and the pops and the fucking like jumps and shit. I was like, and no weed, no beer, no nothing, just straight watched it. And I'm like, I'm gonna watch this shit again. Like, yep.
We're talking about Scream, right?
And Halloween Kills.
Yeah, I watched Scream and I was like, I'm not a fan of Scream franchise.
See, I don't like the total goriness. I like more intense, visceral kind of attack you
Out again.
and come at you, and I'm not gonna fucking stop. Like, and then when I get you, I'm like, they had some good shit in that Scream. They really did.
And just to add on to the Halloween Kills thing, I think this was the most brutal we've seen. Like, not just brutal, but like you feel
That's
like
what I
this
mean. It was
motherfucker's
fucking
really pissed
visceral.
off since Halloween 6. Like you could feel that this motherfucker's pissed.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
okay.
He's like, you want the whole town after me, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll fuck you all up.
Well, like to make this quick, because the actress that plays Allison even said it. The way Michael, like just paraphrasing, the way Michael is like, oh, you guys locked me in this basement and like pretty much bitched me out. I'm coming full force now, which he did. I mean, fucking Chris, the firefighters.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
no fucking. Did not pull any punches.
Yep.
Not that he does anyway, but he was just like, okay, now I'm definitely gonna fuck you all up.
Yeah.
We'll keep it feathering. I don't know what the hell that means. All right.
But,
Have a good
yeah,
one.
I like Halloween Kills. I can't wait for Halloween ends.
Yeah.
See how that's gonna be.
Kills. Look, I will say, I enjoyed Kills.
It was fun.
It did have nagging type of issues, and I just hope Halloween ends a bit less of that. Which I mean, David Gordon Green has said. So let's see how that goes. He described it as a coming of age story, and that he's compared it to John Carpenter's Christine, which I'm curious about. Oh,
The the only. Well, go ahead.
No, another thing too that I'm very interested about and concerned about at the same time. In the '78 flashback, you guys remember? Well, first things first. Yeah, the flashback scene where young Hawkins and the cop they're looking at the town of Haddonfield, and you see like a radio tower.
Yeah.
Now, prior to that, when Cameron was it Cameron? Yeah, Cameron, Allison's boyfriend, right? Cameron, whatever her fucking boyfriend was.
Yeah.
When he hops over the gate to help Hawkins, you see that same radio tower. David Gordon being confirmed that was added onto the film because it's going to play a part in Ends.
Okay.
So there's speculation if that radio tower is affecting Michael somehow, or if like it has people intrigued at the same time concerned about it.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Like I said, that's how we roll at the Falcon Car Wash. I still have no clue what he's talking about, but you enjoy that, Henry. The Falcon Car Wash. Yeah. Final ratings, gentlemen?
I'm staying with my 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with my 8.
Okay.
I'm staying at the 7.
7?
Yeah.
I bumped up to a 9.
10, 9, 8, 7. So what does that equate to? Average of like 8, 8.5?
We can say that.
That's good.
It's kind of cool. Like 7, 8, 9, 10 with our rating. So.
I'm with it.
I couldn't help it. I usually don't do this, but I enjoyed it. It just brought me back.
James, I get it. I respect it. Trust me.
Now, where do you think you would have sat at if it wasn't the whole nostalgia factor, like ringing bells for you, like all day?
It would have been still good. I would have said 8.
Okay, it's respectable.
Yeah.
No bullshit though. I probably would have been in James' exact shoes. Like years from now, when I hit James' age, I'm probably gonna do the same shit with Spider-Man stuff.
I know. I'm old.
2002 Spider-Man.
Just turned 39. I'm old.
No, but what I'm getting at is like in terms of nostalgia,
yeah.
I'm really gonna get that when I see the 2002 Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire.
I see what you're saying.
Because I was 6 when I came out, so I already know when I'm gonna hit that specific age, I'm gonna like have much more appreciation for it. Yeah.
2006? You were 6?
Yeah. And this year it actually turns 20.
Shit, that was one of the first movies I took a girl to see at the theater and shit. I was like 15, 16. That shit's crazy.
26?
Who,
I turn 26 next Wednesday.
Oh, wow, okay.
Next Wednesday, which means he's going to have your for 6:30 next Thursday. Happy birthday.
I just turned 39 last Friday. So.
Old.
It all goes downhill after 20.
I'm the old man of the pod.
He is.
She starts to sag, the grays start to come out the beard and shit.
Yeah, the grays, yeah.
He's gonna die.
The cold hurts. Getting cut, hit your knuckles sucks. There's nothing good about this shit, man.
Yeah, enjoy your 20s while you can, Calvin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Fuck, well.
But my goal is to watch 2 and 3 now tomorrow.
There you go.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to. I know I hop in the Brady Bunch movie. And
shit! I'm gonna do those probably Saturday morning.
Well, James, the full movie of 2 is on YouTube actually.
Nice. Okay.
Perfect.
I'm glad that's where that is. Then I'll have to find the third one. I got a special apps. I'll find it somewhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
So that's my plan tomorrow.
What's up.
Yeah, I have to now. Because I'm really curious about 3. So if I'm going to watch 3, why not watch 2 first, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
I might have to watch Scream again tonight.
From the looks of it as well, I think 2 and 3 are standalones. I don't think they continued the first film.
Wow.
Mm.
I mean, as so far, because I mean, the first few minutes, I'm not seeing any of the
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right on that. It's just I believe it's still good. I believe I like number 2.
Yeah.
Like I gotta watch it again and get the memories flooding. So.
And I mean, seeing that I had 3 on VHS, like I wouldn't be surprised if like certain scenes like remind me like, okay, I did see this as a kid, but I must have been very young.
Yeah.
Because a lot of films I've seen as a kid that I have very vague memories of. So I wouldn't be surprised if I get that with.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. I get like that with shit. Even my.
And funny enough, I finally came to closure with one of those films. So as a kid, I remember this one film. There was a scene where it was like a kind of a chase. This cop was looking at the other driver. The other driver turns into a cat, and it was this one. I'm already forgetting the fucking name. Sleepwalkers.
Sleepwalkers, love it.
We reviewed that sometime last year.
Yeah.
Someone posted on a horror page. I was like, that's what the fucking movie is. So that's another movie I definitely have to rewatch because I remember I was like, wait, what the hell? The guy just literally turns into a cat.
Stephen King Sleepwalkers.
Nice.
Yep. You would enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy
Yeah,
it.
it's good.
There's some nice stars in it.
It has some crazy shit in there too.
Some what? Yeah.
Yeah, that one and the other one with Drew. She was a very young Drew Barrymore with some like her cat's eye with the evil little troll.
Oh, yep. Yeah.
That was another one. That was another one that I watched as a kid, but I didn't find out the name until like years later.
See, I watched her in Firestarter. I remember Firestarter, but she was really young.
No, Firestarter was a badass fucking movie.
I have no clue what that is.
Fuck Firestarter too, man. Fuck that movie.
That shit was so bad.
Oh my god.
That shit was so
Was
bad.
that one of the ones that we said was worse than being a sci-fi made movie?
I don't.
I just know it was so shitty, man.
So
I
like
was
June,
like,
July?
are you serious? What the fuck did you guys do?
I think
I know that
ratings on the
I know the lead actress in the sequel. She's from Mighty Ducks.
Wait, the sequel of what?
Firestarter
2, the lead actress, she's from Mighty Ducks.
Oh man, she should have Mighty Ducks.
Yeah,
And that was the last time anyone ever saw or heard from her. She is now running a Taco Bell.
Manager at Taco Bell.
Or she's a CPA. She's an accountant or a lawyer or something.
That shit was so
yeah, that was garbage, man. They should have just fucking kept that one going.
Yes, they should have.
I'm so excited for Tuesday. Fuck, I'm so excited for Tuesday. I got shit to talk about.
Tuesday's gonna be good. Yeah. Well, what do you guys think about that movie? Because I don't like Scream.
Listen,
we'll find out. You'll find out.
I would have to say, man, you may be bugging if you tell me that there's nothing about this movie you don't like. Like, you know what? This one made me a fan. Like,
I'm saying this because I'm going in. I haven't seen the film yet. I'm going to watch it.
You want to guess
this weekend?
No.
You want to do over and under? What do you think I'm gonna give it?
Ooh,
all right.
Let's do it for.
This is a person that does not like Scream, so
I'm with you though. That's what I was gonna say. Is for those of you who've watched me over the years on this podcast and have had conversations with me over the years in life, you know I am not a fan of Scream at all. First one, it's okay at best for me.
So what do you guys think?
For you, you're not as negative as me, so you're over.
No, I go between 1 to 10.
No, I know.
Well, 0 to 10.
You're over under for me 5.
Okay, so you want to go halfway? So you think I'm under 5 or over 5?
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say over.
I'm definitely gonna say over. I'm hoping you enjoy this one. I'm hoping this one you go, you know what? If they would have done something like this from the fucking get-go, I probably would have been a fan for the whole series if they would have kept it consistent.
You'll see.
I know. I can't wait. Ah!
Okay. Well, now, what do you guys think I'm gonna rate it? Because again, you guys know how I feel about this movie.
I'm not mad at your 5 for the over/under. So I think you're gonna go over too. I think you guys might be shocked.
What about you, James?
I might have to go like that too.
Over for me.
The only reason I say that because you really appreciate slasher films.
I do, but I didn't appreciate this one, not the original.
Yeah, that's true. But this one, I think you're gonna go over 5.
Okay. Well, people, it's about that time to wrap this up. Before I do that, though, I'm just gonna remind you guys because I did show it last week. I'm gonna show you guys again. Bam, 10,000 downloads. Very proud of that. But you know, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100. You know, just keep going up. We want to take this show on the road. I mean that literally. But yeah, we'll wrap this one up.
Hey yo, I'm the worst damn gamer ever. I appreciate your time here with Sir Sturdy. You can catch me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I game usually Friday and Saturday nights. I have been doing a lot more gaming and content. Now I'm starting to get into news in the video game space and a few other things, and I go on some fucking rants. So if you're a fan of angry rants and passionate fucking rants, come watch me any of those times. Pretty much just catch my shit. If not, just come hit the subscribe and the bell, get the notifications. You can also catch Dreams the Creator. He is our wizard of digital mastery. You can get him on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. anything you need, just like these beautiful overlays and this design you're looking at right there. If that's something you want created for you, Dreams is the guy to talk to. Go catch him. You can also check out So Good at Scary on Facebook and Instagram. This is a cool spot because if you are a filmmaker, if you got a project that's 30 minutes or less, we can review it live right here. So drop it in the Facebook page and we'll get back to you on all of that, and we'll set a date for the episode, and Sturdy's going to tell you again in a minute where exactly to catch all of us. You can also check out Any Last Words with Joe. She's your host of The Darkness. She's got recipes, she's got reviews, she's got different Patreon content as well. So if you want to support the creators, if you like her shit, go do that. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. And Sturdy, what are we doing right now? Where can they find us again? And what's in store for them?
Well, again, Pete, what's in store for you guys Tuesday is Scream 5. We're going to review that. And again, like I said, when these horror movies come out into theaters, these mainstream movies come out into theaters, we're going to start just getting them, just kind of jump on that bandwagon a little bit more, you know. We're still going to be doing our regular, normal shit, and we're still going to be honest with these movies, and we're still going to spoil the fuck out of it. So if you don't want these movies spoiled for you, the one we do review these ones, do not tune in until you watch it. Because I'm not apologizing for spoiling a film on a spoiler podcast. Gotta say it. But anyway, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, you can catch us on here. And for those of you, as Chris said, who have those horror shorts, half hour or less, posted on So Good It's Scary, it's giving us permission to show them live, but we will give you your guys' credit, of course, put you in the description, all that good stuff. Half hour or less, we'll watch it live, we'll review it right after, and we'll review our regular film. That's usually on a Tuesday. You can also check us out on Popcorn and Pints every Saturday, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. This weekend we are doing the Brady Bunch movie, Yippee Skippy, haven't seen it, and Billy Madison, haven't seen it in years. Hopefully it's still fucking funny to me. You guys know I rate comedies weird. Well, according to everybody else. After you check out Popcorn and Pints, subscribe and like that, hop on over to Stories from a Bar, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere you can listen to podcasts, which is for all these podcasts. Anywhere you can listen to podcasts, and we're all on Facebook and Twitter, all that good shit. YouTube. Make sure you check all them out. Make sure you like them and subscribe to all that great content. Like, share, subscribe, rate, please. That helps us in our audio ratings for Apple and all that stuff. Hit the ratings. I don't care if you give me 2 stars. Just give me something. I'd rather prefer the 5. Of course. Go check out the Deep Focus Cinema. Facebook, YouTube. You get a deep dive on cinema. You see how Ibrahim is on these shows. He's here. So you get that. Dalvin, you want to tell people where they can find you?
Yes, you can, guys. If you guys want to check out my articles, check it out at popbar.com/mercer3k, or they should pop up as
Boom. Make sure you guys go check that out. Thank you guys for listening and watching. As always, I'll see you in your nightmares. And Oops All Berries is a good cereal. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, leave them with a gem.
Good shit, good shit.
Try to educate my people. Educate my body. Educate my
man.
That's for you guys.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for Tuesday.
I hope it's good. I really do.
It makes me hope that somebody does Nightmare on Elm Street possibly again, or just does a whole nother movie, not a reboot or a remake, but even if it continues or something, and it's done kind of
Correct.
the way they paid the right respects to Wes in this one. I really don't think Wes Craven is rolling over in his shit.
Somebody got a fan on?
I was gonna ask that earlier.
I don't.
Turn off my mic real quick.
Sun's vibrating.
It's probably you on a laptop, Calvin?
Yeah.
It could be that.
The laptop.
Wait, hold on.
They just kicked down.
No, I'm gonna shake mine on my laptop.
All right.
Chris, you got PS5?
Not yet. I've been window shopping. Right, what's
James,
up?
better off.
How Calvin?
Yeah,
What's up?
it feels good.
Calvin, ¿qué pasa?
Oh no, because I was saying I'm getting my black. Because I don't know if you guys heard Sony announced the replaceable
Finally.
faceplates.
Yeah.
The replaceable faceplates for the PS5. I printed the black one. It just shipped, so I'm getting it tomorrow.
Nice.
Which I can't wait for, because that was the one I told myself I was gonna get it if they did release alternative colors. Black all the way.
It was so funny that fucking the couple of the other smaller companies beat them to it and shit, and they sued them.
Yeah, Sony's assholes for
Like why? Why can't we put out something before you do? Like,
You should have put it out when the fucking system came out.
nah, you know, supply chain
But
issues.
kudos to them though, because Sony doesn't want it. I think they're getting tired of just the special edition PS5. And it's like, fuck, I have to get a whole new system. Faceplates. I think that's the way to go. And make more money that way.
Yep.
Because we're gonna keep buying faceplates on faceplates on faceplates on faceplates.
Probably, yep.
True.
They're tradable, they're sellable, you know what I mean? You can hold on to it. It's like a desktop background, you know what I mean? Or a theme for the PlayStation. It's like, alright, this month it's going to be Final Fantasy. Next month it's, you know, Star Wars or...
That is true.
What are you playing, bro?
I'm glad you immediately assumed I was gaming Destiny 2.
Nice.
He said, let's do another game. James, I'm sending you the cover right now. Want it? Not yet.
I can't wait to see what actual 4K gaming looks like on a 4K TV with the refresh rate at its max.
It's actually a pretty. I mean, we're talking TV or monitor.
TV. I also have a 1080 monitor here that does 144.
Because
so.
I know when it comes to frame rates, monitor blows fucking TVs out of the wall.
Yeah.
But getting so when I got the PS5, I didn't get my 4K TV yet. So now having the PS5, which actually does have native 4K on a native 4K TV.
Yep.
It's a massive graphics jump. Dude, even my eyesight, like how it's adjusting from standard Blu-ray to 4K Ultra HD.
Really?
Dude, is fucking nuts. Because look, I got the Screen Factory, the first Halloween box set they got.
Okay.
Standard Blu-ray, nothing crazy. And I got the recent, the new 4Ks that Screen Factory dropped of the Halloween films.
Okay.
It's a big fucking visual change for my eyesight.
Is it like VHS to fucking Blu-ray, or is it like...
No, it's a big jump. So like, you know how in standard Blu-ray the opening credits to Halloween 78 is just full-blown orange?
Yes.
The 4K Ultra HD, it's more of like a reddish orange.
Okay.
So it's a big difference too, like the way they move, like it looks like a brand new fucking film.
See, and that's the shit that excites me, to see things the way it was intended to be seen. Yeah, I mean...
Well, but with this one, it's actually a 4K scan of the original camera negative.
Right.
You guys ready?
Oh, I'm fucking ready. Oh, shit, motherfucker, I'm ready. I haven't even seen any of these trailers, just want you to know that. I avoided every single one of them the entire time it was going.
I never seen the trailer.
So I'm excited. I am really fucking excited for this.
I didn't see the trailer or the movie. But, here we go, gentlemen.
God, I love that house. Excuse me.
I'm gonna take my wife to see this Sunday.
This isn't funny, Amber.
Would you like to play a game, Tara?
Doors unlocked.
Te jodiste.
All doors locked.
What are you doing? Your smart home smarter than you.
Doors unlocked.
Hello?
It's happening. 3 attacks so far. Do you have a gun?
I'm Sydney Prescott. Of course I have a gun.
Something about this one just feels different.
Samantha? I know who you are. I've been through this a lot. This is your life now, which means that whoever this is gonna keep coming for you.
Stranger Things or 13 Reasons Why.
You ready for this?
There's certain rules to surviving.
The attacks were all on people related to the original killers. Whatever his link is to our past, it's pulled us all back here. And I won't sleep until he's in the ground.
Hello, Sydney. It's an honor.
Came out on my birthday.
What, January 14th?
Yep.
Chris, you gotta admit though, this trailer was done way better than the Halloween Kills trailer because they didn't really show shit.
Yeah, they did, but they didn't. It wasn't too bad.
Gotta hold it in for 3 more seconds, though, guys. You know how this shit fucks up. Well, you know what? What's your rating for the trailer?
Scream! I enjoyed the trailer. I'm actually giving this trailer an 8.
Ooh, okay. How about you, good sir?
Oh, solid 10. Even though I saw it, but based off my reaction when I first saw the trailer, I feel like they didn't really show a lot, you know, compared to, you know, like how much the Halloween Kills trailer shown. This one didn't really show a lot. So I'm gonna give that a solid 10.
Nice.
James?
I like the trailer. It was good. It showed some interesting stuff. So I'll say 7.
Okay. I'm with James. I'll say a 7. I'm intrigued though. I'm a little interested. I'll admit it. But we'll see how I gotta see how the actual movie is because again, I didn't really enjoy any of them. And you know what I may do actually is go through them and then watch it Sunday.
Damn.
I'm down for that.
Just to kind of get
I'm not.
on the whole story because I haven't seen it in a long time.
I'm down for that.
And I'm the type of person, like, if I watch a part of a movie in a franchise, I feel like I gotta watch them all. And I'm like...
I definitely don't need to do that.
I'm gonna.
Nah, I'm definitely down for that. I'll do that with you if you want. I might even go live and just give the reactions live while we're talking about it and shooting the shit about it.
I can give you guys another spoiler. You know, we're discussing wheels, and I told you we're gonna be a franchise wheel. We're gonna be doing a franchise wheel, people, which I can't wait to create that and get that one. And then the way that's gonna work is you're finding this out if you listen to the damn trailer, watch the trailer. It's the only way you're gonna hear this. But so say it lands on. Let's just say it Scream's on there, and it lands on Scream. So we would do 2 films at a time. You know, this would be more of a Tuesday thing because I really want to review these. I wouldn't want to do like a commentary review for these ones. So anyway, we would review 2 at a time. That'd be 1, and then anytime it hits the franchise wheel again, we would just finish that franchise, no matter what it lands on, until, you know what I mean, until it's done. Take that off the wheel and spin again and see what franchise we start with after that. I just feel like that would be the best way to do it. So it would happen, and it would make sense to me. Fucking Scream 1, and then you're doing Friday the 13th. We'd be doing a bunch of nah. Yeah. They won't be like almost half 5 episodes in the drop. They'll get them eventually. It won't be